All right, let's do a bracket. Over
Oh
under
fuck, is that what we're doing? All right, I'm going.
over under 17 hours. Under. All right. All right. So the topic is R-rated comedies from the 21st century. We all love brackets. Blah blah blah. Intro. If anyone's randomly watched this video that doesn't know us, then fucking you're probably gonna not watch till the end anyway. Sure to hate us. So anyway, first matchups will go me all the way, and then ASAP rules will go backwards. So starting off, our first matchup we have Blockers versus Book Smarts. I'm gonna start, and I am going to go Book Smart. Um, Blockers has highlight moments, but it's not as rewatchable on the whole, and the emotional moments don't hit as hard as Book Smart. I will say, in theory, Book Smart might be technically overrated in the sense of like, it's not an all timer, but between the two, it is the better version of that. So Book Smart for me. JPO.
I'm actually pretty much with you on this one here. Yeah, Blockers has its good moments here. I'm a big John Cena fan, but it is kind of just that. It's kind of a one or two watch. The funny gags. You've seen the funny gags. You've seen them. Well, Booksmart I think is a little bit more well-rounded and a better movie.
All right, Brian.
As much as the trivia community did their best to try to make us sick of Booksmart and turn against it, it's still the far better movie. So I got to go Booksmart.
Tato.
I haven't seen them.
Oh, I think that's maybe one or two. This is the only one that you might not have. But could you imagine me not including these on these? People would be like, "Oh my god, man, bunch of men." Jay. So with that said, which of this female-led comedies are you gonna have killed the other one?
My question is, why are you pandering to Caleb Coho and Caleb Boatman? That being said, I actually would have gone Blockers. I love both these movies, but there's just something about Blockers that makes me laugh my ass off. And it might be that moment where like John Cena locks eyes with Gary Cole while he's mid vinegar stroke. That shit is fucking funny, dude. So yeah, I would have gone.
There's certain scenes that are hilarious, but overall,
yeah.
Yeah, I think there are certain scenes in Booksmart that are super funny, and then I think there are a whole bunch of cringe in it. But this is what happens when kids listen to Cardi B like that.
Pass. All right, we are gonna start with Jay for our next matchup as Booksmart wins that round. Our next one, starting with Jay, we have Team America versus Borat.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of these matchups it's going to be like I paired them up pretty well.
I tolerate both these movies, but I like one of these movies more than I like the other. I've got to go Team America over Borat. Because I quote Team America way more than I quote Borat, and I quote them both far too frequently.
Tato.
All right, so this one's kind of gone under the river, but never actually saw Borat.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, it's just like, obviously it's infinitely quotable because fucking that's what the movie is. I've fucking seen lots of bits and pieces, but like I've never actually sat down and watched Borat ever. Fucking.
Brian will tell you you're not missing anything.
America's good. Puppets fucking.
And Brian, what are we missing?
Not a damn thing. No, Team America I think isn't as funny as like South Park, but I think it's still really good. Borat, I like Sacha Baron Cohen, and I think he can be really funny, but I just found this movie to be super overrated. Like it's another one of those that has funny moments in it, but it's like so much of it is just clearly staged, and a lot of you can even tell people they're in on it and stuff. And it's just, it has its moments, but Team America wins for me.
Except for those racist white guys on the bus, they definitely had to cut out some N-words in that one. JPO.
This was actually very close to me. I'll go ahead and give some love because it seems very one-sided so far. To Borat, no, I think it's still a pretty unique film here, and yeah, some stuff is more staged than others, but I think the stuff that isn't totally works, and I think it's actually a little bit more rewatchable.
All right, interesting. Yeah, I've seen both of these once. I've watched reactions to both of them multiple times ever since I've seen them. But yeah, I probably go Team America, even though I still wish that after he sucked his dick, if when he opened his mouth to say whatever, much jizz flew out and been very excessive, that would have hit hard. But other than that,
Give us a kiss.
Exactly. All right. Ooh, good fart. Team America's moving on. All right, next one probably gonna be easy for me, but I don't know if it'd be easy for everyone else. Superbad versus Old School. This one's easy for me, obviously, like I said, but I'm gonna go Superbad, one of my favorite comedies of all time, and Old School. I watched it for the first time last year, and I thought it was mid. Frank the Tank's fun. You know, You're My Boy Blue, et cetera, but as a whole, not a big fan. JPO.
I'm not that far off from you on this one at all. I like Old School to a degree, but it's never been an all-timer for me here. While Superbad has never really fallen. If anything, it's gone up over years and rewatches. So Superbad.
There you go, Brian. You are the definition of old school, but you are also super bad.
I'm super bad at some things, apparently, like writing questions. No. Oh wait. Oh, Too Bad 4 Rooms is 90s comedy. Damn it,
Motherfucker. Too soon.
Yeah, I pretty much the same thing you guys said. Super bad is an easy win here for me.
There you go. Tater Rooney.
There was a moment last night where I was confused in that you just said with confidence that I like 2000s comedies more than 90s comedies. I don't think that's super true. I haven't seen Old School once again. It's just one that exists and fucking haven't gotten to. Superbad is pretty fucking stressful of a movie though.
I just assumed so because we reference them more often, so maybe that was that. So that's kind of on me. Jay.
Superbad versus Old School. I like Old School, at least moments of Old School, the way that Brian likes moments of Blockers. But I think Superbad's the better movie on this one, so I got to go with Superbad.
There you go. And we're sticking with you. This one's not going to be hard for Jay, but this is definitely a fun matchup. We have Shaun of the Dead versus Zombieland.
Oh, you have a good movie and then a remake of that movie that is so much worse, even though it's not a remake of that movie. Shaun of the Dead, easy, hands down. Don't get me wrong, Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, super funny.
Fuck you, that's my name.
Fuck you, that's your name. Yeah, but ain't nobody ever gonna beat fucking Nick Frost and Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright doing what they do. Dogs can't look up.
I do believe it is a known quantity that I haven't seen Zombieland. I think that's like on a list somewhere.
Yeah. So. All right. Well, this one's gonna hurt me for everyone, but go ahead, Brian. Break my heart too.
No, this is actually the closest one for me because I really like both of these movies. If I gotta pick one, I'm probably going Shaun of the Dead actually. I really do enjoy them both a lot, but Shaun of the Dead is, I think, still the best of the Cornetto trilogy. So I'll give it to that.
There you go. JPO.
Yeah, this is no knock on the loser here, which is going to be Zombieland. Great intro credits here, fun meeting of those four. But yeah, Shaun of the Dead for me is truly next level concept, execution, comedy, shot, editing. I really love that one.
Yeah, and then I actually would have gone Zombieland. Zombieland's an S tier movie for me, and Shaun of the Dead's a 5-star movie for me. So it's not like it's an easy matchup, but I just have Zombieland higher personally on my list. So I would have went Zombieland. The buck scene gets me in the feels every time. All right, we have Paul versus Ted.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, this one's tough because it's like I don't have a direct gut feeling on which one I'm going to go. Maybe because it's recency bias, but I just watched a bunch of reactions to Ted recently, plus the series, and I haven't rewatched Paul in a while. So I'm going to go the slightest edge to Ted, but Paul is hilarious. I love it. JPO.
I got to back Ted up too with a point here as well. I don't mind Paul, but I've always wanted to like it more than I ever have. Because the concept is great, the cast, the Rogan is with a splash of Pegg and Frost. But like I said, I like it. I don't love it. Well, Ted, we're not necessarily in love, but I think there's a very easy rewatch. It got some good quotes. So yeah, I'm your Thunder buddy on this one.
There you go. And Brian.
I'm probably going Ted as well. Paul, I enjoy, but even when it first came out, I didn't like it as much as I wanted to like it. It's one of those things like it's a great concept, but something about it just didn't click for me throughout the whole thing.
Okay. Tato.
Well, thankfully, I haven't had to decide shit in this one because I haven't seen Paul.
Really? That's okay.
Tato, we're gonna change that. I own Paul on YouTube, so when we do our next Night's Tale watch along, we can just do Paul.
Awesome.
That being, Paul's on your Voodoo.
Yeah.
I was like, I know what Night's Tale is. I love both of these movies. I really do. I love Ted. That shit is funny. Fresh Cakes. Giovanni Ribisi in that movie cracks me up. Paul is just that niche that I need. I need that Simon Pegg and Nick Frost combo in my life. But I feel like it's almost too meta in moments where he's talking to like Spielberg on the phone and shit about the alien powers and the fact that was it Jason Bateman? His name is Lorenzo Zoil. But yeah, no, this would be Ted, easy, hands down. But Tato, we'll definitely watch Paul.
There you go. And then sticking with Jay, speaking of meta, This Is the End versus Tropic Thunder.
What are you talking about, bro? I got this booty sweat back in Da Nang. This is Tropic Thunder, easy. 100% lead farming motherfucker.
Are you saying This Is the End just walked in front of when Tropic Thunder was pissing? They didn't pee on Tato.
Yeah, I actually have an opinion now. This is nice. I don't actually know what to do. No, it's Tropic Thunder here. This Is the End is pretty fucking funny and shit, but Tropic Thunder is like a special comedy movie.
Brian.
You know what? I'm gonna go with This Is the End. I just rewatched it actually like yesterday, 2 days ago, and it still holds up for me. Tropic Thunder is one that's like there's a lot to like about it, but some of the stuff is like the Tom Cruise thing is just it's trying too hard to me. There's some other parts of the movie that don't really work for me, but yeah, I'm going This Is the End.
Okay. JPO.
I don't like this. Damn, I was hoping Brian would kind of settle it because this is the hardest one for me personally so far. I'm just a sucker for both these ensemble great comedies here. I like the premises of both, the rapture, all the real people playing themselves. Krumholtz dies quickly. Tropic Thunder, a movie about a movie that's hard rated and goes hard. Just so it's up to Henry. This is the end.
Okay. Yeah, I've on my most recent rewatch, Tropic Thunder went down. It's literally one of those, if I'm not in the mood for it, the pacing does go down. But I also ironically watched This Is the End with my landlord as well as Tropic Thunder, like if not the same day, like the 2 consecutive times we hung out, and I still think Tropic Thunder hit harder, so I'm going Tropic Thunder.
Okay, I was actually gonna say, can I change my mind if you voted for?
No. All right, so Tropic Thunder's moving on, and now we are going to get into some interesting combinations. We have the 40-Year-Old Virgin versus Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
No.
And I'm starting off. I'm going to go Forgetting Sarah Marshall. 40-Year-Old Virgin. It's similar to Anchorman, which isn't on this because it's not R-rated, but it's like clips. Absolutely. I will probably watch clips of 40-Year-Old Virgin before I even rewatch Sarah Marshall as a whole. But 40-Year-Old Virgin's a movie where I'm like 45 minutes in, I'm like, I could probably do something else. But Forgetting Sarah Marshall, it's got a lot of heart, and it's got Paul Rudd on a surfboard. So I'm gonna go Forgetting Sarah Marshall. JPO.
Yeah, this is a fucking tough one, but I'm gonna W here. I'm gonna say Forgetting Sarah Marshall as well. Well, I love 40-Year-Old Virgin. I think it's very funny. I'll give a little bit more kind of extra credit to Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I'm a little more invested kind of in that character. I'm just so enamored by Jason Segel and also the rom-com itself of him kind of finding himself again between breaking up with Belle and getting with Mila Kunis. I'll take it over the 40-Year-Old Virgin romance. So I'll go for Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
There you go. Brian.
I'm going to go 40-Year-Old Virgin. I mean, I really like Forgetting Sarah Marshall, but I think 40-Year-Old Virgin kind of was like the one that came out in the 2000s and kind of brought back this kind of R-rated comedy, kind of set the template for a lot of these ones after, both Judd Apatow and other ones like this, which are kind of in that same vein. It's kind of the breakthrough of Seth Rogen. People kind of first took notice of him, besides Freaks and Geeks, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm going 40-Year-Old.
All right. Tato.
Hey, JP, I want to know how I know you're gay? You're talking about romance in a comedy movie. Haven't seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall though. Had to get in that fun little quipski.
Then you can see my surprise for you.
You can see your way out. And Jay, tie goes to the runner.
Okay, 40-Year-Old Virgin versus Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Oh. I really like both of these movies, but I only own one of them, and that's going to be the one that decides this. And let me tell you, did you throw doodoo paper at me? We're going Forgetting Sarah Marshall. There are just more funny moments in that to me personally than there are in the 40-Year-Old Virgin. I think the 40-Year-Old Virgin's more quotable, but I like Forgetting Sarah Marshall more.
Hey,
I say if you're just going by what you own, shit, I'll buy.
I was really okay with either one of these winning.
No, they're both good movies. Yeah.
I was definitely.
I
go.
I yell "Ow, Kelly Clarkson" every time I stub my toe. So
Fair enough. Jay, starting with you. Walk Hard, Dewey Cox Story versus Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny.
why you got to put the musicals against each other, dog? I don't like you. I don't like you. You got hands, and you know what you use them for? Holding things. But I have never once wanted to see somebody do a cock push-up more than when watching Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny. So we got to go Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny. Let's be real here. Honestly, fire soundtrack to a movie. Not all that great at acting from anybody in it, including JB and Kyle Gass. But still mad funny. I fucking love that movie. Oh, and Ben Stiller is the Guitar Center employee. Yeah.
Tato.
I don't think I have seen Walk Hard. I have definitely seen like a significant chunk of the movie more than just scenes. So I'm blanking. I don't think I've seen it. But Tenacious D is solid. Fucking yeah.
Very anticlimactic. I was expecting you to hype up Tenacious D, and you didn't. Brian, solid. Jesus.
Yeah, no, Tenacious D, easy for me. It's got the far better songs. I think the acting is great. I mean, for the roles they're playing in this comedy, I think they're great, basically playing themselves. Walk Hard is definitely funny, but it's got, it's kind of hit and miss, and it's got some slow sections into it. But Tenacious D is just like you laugh beginning to end.
JPO.
Well, I did get high and attended a wrestling event tonight. I did not get high and watch Tenacious D yet, so I didn't like it that much when I saw it. Walk Hard by far for me personally.
Well, luckily, don't have a deciding vote because Tenacious D, easy. Walk Hard, boring as shit.
Oh,
It's funny. It's funny, and also Jack Black's scene as one of the Beatles in Walk Hard is funny, but there's a lot of mid in that movie.
Yeah, the Beatles scene I've definitely seen.
Walk Hard versus Popstar would be a rough one for me because I would not want to vote for either.
That Beatles scene's funnier than anything in Tenacious D by a lot.
You're wrong, but
the Beatles scene isn't even that funny.
Exactly. All right.
It's the funniest thing in the movie, but
sticking with me, we are going Role Models versus Sex Drive. This one's, I want to give a lot of props to Sex Drive. I think it's really fun. The Eternal Cuck, James Marsden is hilarious in this. He does get cucked out by his boyfriend by the end of the movie. Spoilers, but you pole smoker. Just tell me the truth. But Role Models easily. The movie just is one of those ones where that was like my high school comedy, and it literally set my why I'm so funny is because of this movie. So you should probably all vote against it because you're mad at it for making me the way I am. JPO.
Well, shit, you just made a compelling argument. So, Sex Drive will get my vote. No. Sex Drive has its moments, yeah, but again, it's one of those movies where it's all the raunch of Superbad without really caring about the characters or any of the warmth. So it's fine, but doesn't hold up too well for me here. Role Models holds up a little bit better for me. I kind of like that David Wayne, Michael Showalter group. They seem to direct pretty good stuff. And I also used to LARP, and there's some good LARP and stuff in this.
Brian.
I'm gonna give some love to Sex Drive here. I really think that movie is fun. James Marsden's great, but also the rest of the cast, I think it's all great. Amanda Crew is even good in that. Seth Green is awesome when he shows up as the Amish guy. Role models, I love. I know it's going to win here, and I have no problem with that. But just want to give some love to Sex Drive.
Tato.
Yeah, this one isn't super easy. I do genuinely love the shit out of both of these movies. I am gonna go role models as predicted, but yeah, Sex Drive definitely deserves the love that Brian gave it.
And Jay.
Sex Drive's unrated version is better than the theatrical version. But even the the theatrically rated version of Role Models is still funnier to me. Brian, I do like Sex Drive, and I know you're not saying that everybody here doesn't, but Seth Green is probably the funniest part about that, except for Cyclops being gay and getting cooked. But yeah, no, this is Role Models easy. Also, only one of these has a fucking quote about vaginas and whispering eyes. So
Whispering eye. All right. So Role
he
Models.
said it. He said it.
Role Models is gonna win that. Next one, sticking with Jay. We are going Pineapple Express versus The Hangover.
Oh. Only Mike Tyson knocks the fuck out of one person in one of these movies. I like the cast of Hangover more than I like the cast of Pineapple Express, but I like Pineapple Express more than I like The Hangover. Bill Hader, Gary Cole, even that fuck Franco. This movie's funny, dude. I gotta go Pineapple Express.
All right, Tato.
Yeah, this is another close one. Yeah, really, really tight. I think I probably just go back to Pineapple Express slightly more, so it's gonna edge it. Just that. Really tight though.
That's how we like it. Tight. Brian.
I love The Hangover when it first came out before they soured it with bad sequels. It hasn't held up as much to me on rewatch though. But Pineapple Express, I only think I ever saw once, and I didn't find it very funny at all. So I gotta go with Hangover.
Interesting. JPO.
We're gonna give it to Pineapple Express here. I love Bill Hader's opening scene. And just everything. I enjoyed the journey. I enjoyed Danny McBride, one of his first performances. So
Fuck you, Jay.
And then for me, this one, Pineapple Express is one of those ones where it gets a little too action-y, and it kind of takes away from the pacing in the third act. And Hangover is just from start to finish just really consistent. So even though Pineapple Express might have a couple more highs, start to finish, that's a big thing with me in comedies, where it's comedies are meant to be quick and funny. So Hangover for me is would win that, but Pineapple Express is gonna move on. And then we're sticking with me for a tough one, just because I haven't rewatched one of these in a while. But we have That's My Boy versus Bridesmaids. A couple of marriage comedies. I think That's My Boy's mad underrated, and I do like Bridesmaids a lot, actually. But I do think That's My Boy's mad underrated, and I just quote it randomly. And it's not even I watched it recently. I just randomly quote that stuff. And, when he reveals the New Kids on the Block tattoo, he's like, whoa, their heads are whooped. It's hilarious. And he's like, oh, you let me eat candy all I want. He's like, oh, yeah, let you do whatever you want. He's like, I was 12 or something like that. It's fucking hilarious. It's just they're back and forth. And when he jerked it to the grandma, and then the grandma was like, oh, is he okay? He's like, yeah, he's not feeling it. He's like, probably because he's masturbating so much. Like, oh no, she knew. That's My Boy's hilarious. My boy Sean Anders, director of Instant Family and Sex Drive, we talked about earlier. So a lot of fun there. And so I'm gonna go. That's My Boy. This is definitely a 1-star comedy, Adam Sandler comedy from JPO. So I'm curious to see how he's gonna shit on That's My Boy and hurt all of her feelings. JPO.
Hey, you do know me, because as much as I am a Sandler guy, it's a solid 2.5, by the way. It's not a 1-star. It's not a Jack and the Jill Sandy Wexler territory. But
Jack and Jill.
yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed the fact that Sandler went R. It's the first time we've seen him R in quite a while. Yeah, just as much as some works, some doesn't here. The long strip club scene and like just other bits just don't totally work.
Are you telling me you wouldn't eat that ping pong?
You know me.
After she's done making out with Borat, she got a job as a stripper, and that's my boy.
yeah. Shout out to Lunel. Who knew Lunel would be brought up tonight? But I think Bridesmaids is just. I think it's really funny. There's a reason they even got like some. It's jump started some careers really. So
fair enough. Brian,
I don't like either one of these movies. So spoiler alert: whatever wins, I'm voting against in the next round too.
Yes, you are, because the next matchup, everyone's gonna vote against both these next ones. So don't think too hard, guys. I promise you.
Yeah, I see. I mean, I don't like Maya Rudolph, and Kristen Wiig is okay in limited doses in some movies, and this gave us kind of Melissa McCarthy, like the worst side of Melissa McCarthy. But That's My Boy is just kind of shit. I guess I'll vote Bridesmaids, but I don't like either one.
Wow, that hurts. Tato.
Yeah, while Milo Ventimiglia would not be a fantastic Rocky, he was pretty funny.
I almost opened up with that too, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, one of us had to do it. The fact that the words Vanilla Ice have not been uttered yet is fucking criminal.
Honestly, I barely remember the
Manny is Vanilla Ice.
Word to your mother.
Kids is hands down the better movie, but That's My Boy is actually like funnier in my head. These are both movies that are first time watches since I've joined the community and shit, so I do have a relatively recent view on them. I'm gonna go That's My Boy here.
All right, tie goes to the runner, Jay.
You're telling me that this entire time Uncle Van has been Vanilla Ice? Are you fucking kidding me? Bridesmaids has funny moments. I love Chris O'Dowd in that movie. He's funny as shit. He's about the funniest person outside of Terry Crews in the first 5 minutes of it. I will watch it. There are funny moments, but That's My Boy, dog. Come on. It's dumb as shit. Her daughter or how's a motherfucker, bro.
That's not Sigourney Weaver challenge.
Who cares? You already voted. Shut up.
Why you Ben Affleck, but female
No
edition.
points to you ASAP. Fuck.
All right, Jay, we're sticking with you for a hard one. You ready for this one? The Nice Guys versus 21 Jump Street.
Oh, fuck you. My name Jeff. That's 22, but I gotta give 21 the slightest of edges.
Not so slim.
Not so Slim Shady. Is that you?
All right, 21 from Jay. 21. Tato.
Help me, 21.
You're my only hope. I don't think. Yeah, once again, I think we started watching 21 Jump Street together, but I dipped, so I've never seen it all the way. I will think a minute though. I did enjoy Nice Guys. I like what I've seen of Jump Street. I'll say Nice Guys. Fuck it.
That was very nice of you, Brian.
Yeah, 21 Jump Street is funny as hell, but Nice Guys easily gets a win here for me.
JPO.
I don't want to do it. No, this is the new winner for toughest of the game so far. I love both. What I'm jumping back to more and more, 21 Jump Street.
He's also said that about 3 matchups so far. Don't listen to that, man.
Nice Guys up against That's My Boy and Jump Street against Bridesmaid.
All right. And we're going to me, and this is a good example of it. It pays to have a top 100 or a favorite movies list because you know which one's higher. Nice Guys is an S tier movie. It's a banger for me, and it's perfect, and it always has been since 2016. 21 Jump Street, I do have to be in the right mood to watch it because it is silly. I love the silly, but I do have to be in the right mood. Whereas Nice Guys is not very silly, but it's hilarious. So, Nice Guys for me. And then we're sticking with me. This one's going to be an interesting one because they are vastly different, but we're talking the workforce. We have Clerks 2 versus Horrible Bosses. This brutal because I love Horrible Bosses and I love Clerks 2. You know what I mean? There's just the raunchiness of Jennifer Aniston matches the raunchiness of all the things that Randall says in Clerks 2 from like different, like, you know, not PC from a female version. You don't get that often. It's awesome. Almost watching Kevin Spacey choke and die from Peanuts is hilarious. Colin Farrell with a weird fake hair comb over whatever. He's like coke addiction. Hilarious. Clerks, you know, we're taking it back. I'm gonna go. We'll find out if it moves on. I'm gonna go Horrible Bosses. Just maybe because I feel like it's an underdog.
Hold on, no, real fast, Henry. Why did you start talking about the Batman in the middle of this?
Exactly.
I'm
gonna go Horrible Bosses.
I like Horrible Bosses. That's a fun trio of dudes right there. But I love Clerks 2. I think, again, like I said before, this movie on every level is bouncing from somehow throwing hard into a really funny set pieces with some good cameos, with a dance sequence. This might be Jason Mewes at his best, Clerks 2.
All right, Brian.
I'm going to go with the best movie in the Clerks trilogy, Clerks 2.
Wow, okay, actually surprising.
He's
Tato.
right.
Yeah, I like Horrible Bosses, but what are we doing here?
And Jay.
Yeah, you said it's We're the Millers, and I had to think about Jennifer Aniston doing the striptease or Rosario Dawson doing the dance. Rosario Dawson's still going to win. Clerks 2.
Well, it's not Where the Millers, Horrible Bosses. Different Jennifer Aniston, but yes, that's fair.
Hey, girl, I think I love you.
Jay, we're sticking with you. We're getting some brotherly love. We got Step Brothers versus I Love You Man.
God damn it. This question is a fucking prison on the planet bullshit.
I love this.
But you know what? I play my invisible bass way the fuck up here. I slap it a bass, man. I Love You Man easily beats Step Brothers. Easily.
All right. Taters.
No, I'm definitely more towards Jay's former statement than his latter. This question is a fucking prison on planet bullshit. But I'm gonna edge it to Step Brothers, just a little bit more quotable. Fucking, even though we have Jobin and Pistol, fucking, and all that good shit.
Ladies on the Menji?
Bro Montana, fucking. But then you've got fucking, like Jay started off with the prison on planet bullshit. And fucking just, yeah.
Cop says it starts 04.
Henry, why are you so sweaty?
Because I'm looking at you. I like it, Tato. Brian.
Did we just become best friends? I gotta go with Step Brothers.
I honestly, I'm always so shocked whenever Brian says anything positive about comedies because it just.
Well, I will admit, the first time I saw Step Brothers,
You're hurting me.
I thought it was okay, but I didn't see why everybody thought it was so hilarious. And I don't know if I was just in a bad mood that day or if my taste changed or what, but the times I've watched it since then, I've liked it more and more. And I Love You Man, I've always kind of liked, but it's never been like a movie I loved.
That's also fair. JPO.
This is a close one, but I'll try to keep the hope alive. I'm gonna give it to I Love You Man. I think Step Brothers, yes, is the quotable one everyone kind of goes to, but I've always had a super soft spot for I Love You Man. Jason Segel, again, those couple years, I thought he absolutely crushed it.
Henry's wishing he put himself in the middle of this lineup.
I know, dude.
I never have to decide. I'm in perfect spot.
I know. This isn't like fucking 21 Jump Street and Nice Guys, which is hard on paper, but at least I already know the answer going into this. I don't know this answer off the top of my head right now because they're both high 4-star.
How does it feel, you son of a bitch?
Exactly.
Henry's got to find some fucking friends.
Exactly, and that's why I'm gonna relate to I Love You Man. That's why I connect to that movie because I've never had a friend my entire life.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. We're right here.
Yeah, but you're not. That's the thing. You're not actually there. You're not in my wedding, but also I don't have a date, so there's no wedding. Fuck. I love you, man. I love you, man.
I love you too, buddy.
It's brutal. All right, we're now we went brotherly love. Now we're going road trips. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back versus Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. Since I like Guantanamo Bay more than White Castle, I'm gonna go Strike Back. I like them both a lot, but my favorite parts of Harold and Kumar, the first one, I'm always forgetting which one's which. Yeah, that's Guantanamo. That's G-Bay. So yeah, everything I pretty much love from these movies is G-Bay. So yeah, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. It's not my favorite of the View Askew, but I would like it more than this. And you totally were gonna suck that guy's dick. JPO.
Bong. No, easily got to go Jay and Bob here. Harold and Kumar has always just had a couple moments that work, a couple moments that really don't work, and I've never loved as much as I like these two, and I wouldn't even watch a fourth. But Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, I think, has been a love of mine since I snuck it viewing it when I was 11, so they wouldn't return it without me being able to see it. Still to last year where I saw it probably for the 10th time. It's a huge rewatch, probably one of the top 10 comedies I've seen the most.
All right, Brian.
I'm really worried that, especially with this group, it's gonna come down to just a bunch of fucking View Askew movies at the end. But this one I gotta agree. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back is one of my favorites of View Askew universe, so I gotta vote for that one.
Tato.
Yeah, much like JPO, I also enjoyed it the first time I saw it when I was 11, and I also enjoyed it the 10th time I saw it when I was 11. Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle is pretty fantastic as well, though, but we all know I'm going to say Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
There you go. And Jay.
Who's shitting your cereal? Bum. What are you talking about, bro? What the fuck are you talking about? This isn't a question. I don't know why you should have just moved this to the second round automatically and skipped over one.
You never know. But
with this panel,
we are sticking with you for the last one of round one. 40 minutes in, still a long one, but not 8 hours. Get that off there. Hide. Sorry, Alec, gotta go. Our last one, starting with Jay. Game Night versus We're the Millers.
Oh fuck.
This is the last round one? Jeez.
Yep.
Oh, this is
movies.
Oh fuck, dude.
I tried my best to pick ones that Tato had seen, and unfortunately he hadn't seen a lot in the beginning.
You guys are getting paid for this? I gotta go We're the Millers. It cracks me up more and more, even on rewatch. I love Game Night, but We're the Millers is just that's the one, bro.
I knew you were a baby LeBron fan. Tato.
I seen a rainbow yesterday, but too many storms are coming on and giving grace. Will fucking Poulter, eyebrows kid. Fucking, I'm so lonely, Marcus.
So lonely.
Game Night, fucking Bloody Dog, hilarious. Fucking Bateman.
Shout out Jesse Plemons in that movie.
Plemons is so fucking funny, dude. At both first time watches within the past year, probably. When we watched them, I believe together. Did I watch White the Millers with Jay? Yeah. And
yeah, you watched it with me.
Together one as well. So, yeah, both watch along movies for me. I'm gonna go We're the Millers.
All right.
Probably the tightest one for me so far.
Jennifer Aniston's bikini would approve.
Brian.
I just want to say, not in this poll is shit like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Scott Pilgrim, Easy A, Tucker Riverdale, Pop Star, Change
Scott
Up.
Pilgrim's not R-rated.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the R-rated. There's a couple of those. Fucking.
God damn it, Brian.
I honestly forgot about that thing, but there are a couple of those. Yeah. These are both ones that I think are really fun, but not like favorites or anything. So this is kind of really close for me. I'm gonna go We're the Millers though.
JPO.
Henry's so mad right now.
This one was close. I went back and forth in my head. I was at the end there swearing towards We're the Millers as well, though. I think at least laughs wise, that's what I'm kind of go with here. I'm laughing a little bit more.
Oh, you guys are killing me, Smalls. All right, we are on to round 2. All right, we've already talked about the movies, so now just talk about, however you want to compare them, because, we don't want this to be 10,000 hours long. We're not, anyone else. If this was 15 years old, 15 hours long, then maybe we would be more confident.
I was gonna say, shit, Jordan Anderson would just now be starting, but
all right, starting with me, back over to round 2, we have Booksmart versus Team America.
Just a suggestion: do you want to mix it up between rounds so you don't have to be on the ends?
No.
Okay, just
it's the luck of the draw. That's how it goes.
Right.
It sucks dicks, but this one won't be as hard because now they're not as similar, so it'll be easier to decide. But anyway, actually go Booksmart. JPO.
Booksmart.
Brian.
Moving on, Booksmart.
All right. Tato.
America, fuck yeah.
And Jay.
let's make this easy. Which one of these has fucking Princess Leia's daughter in it? Okay, yeah, that's the one that's moving on. Let's go.
Sticking with Jay, we have Superbad versus Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
Tato.
Which one of my beloved friends do I want to disown me in this moment?
You're not wrong, by the way.
Screw them both. Just vote your actual feelings.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna love you either way, bud. But
I go Superbad.
Okay, Brian.
You're dead to me.
What'd you say, Brian?
Superbad.
JPO.
I'm alive to you, Jay. Shaun of the Dead.
I think he just likes making Henry.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it. Thanks for having Shaun of the Dead in there. I know it's passing.
Yeah, it was between that and Hot Fuzz, but I at least went Hot Fuzz for more action, so the tie goes to the runner. I was like, I threw you guys a bone by giving you 2 View Askews. So that was literally my thought process. That's fucked up.
Now you're killing me, Smalls.
Exactly. All right, starting with Jay, Tropic Thunder versus Ted.
Tropic Thunder. That man don't break character till he does the DVD commentary, and there's a DVD commentary track where he's still in character. So yeah, Tropic Thunder.
I think Henry was supposed to
Ted's really fucking funny. It's a good little stoner comedy, but again, Tropic Thunder is just fucking special.
All right. Brian, yeah, I was supposed to start, but oh well.
Disagree. Ted.
JPO.
Tropic Thunder. You can suck my dick. You can't really hurt us because you're just God's farts. I vote for Tropic Thunder.
God damn it. I was really confused. So Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gave Henry a fucking chubby there for a second. He was like, fucking Ted's gonna make it. Yes. And then
I honestly
no.
I don't know what I was gonna vote, so I'm glad we didn't have to do that. Haha, fuckers. But we are gonna start with me. Forgetting Sarah Marshall versus Tenacious D. Tenacious D is a few watch-alongs or a few rewatches from like being an S tier for me. I fell in love with that movie on first time watch. So and I haven't rewatched Forgetting Sarah Marshall well. So easily for me, Tenacious D. JPO.
I'll go for Sarah Marshall here.
Brian.
Tenacious D.
Tato.
Yeah, we'll get the ones I haven't seen out of here, but I think Jay would go. I think Jay's Tenacious D anyway, but we'll see.
And so wait, so what are you voting for? Tenacious D?
Yes.
Don't act like I remember all the things you haven't seen, because unfortunately, a lot of them last
There's a lot less to remember.
Yeah.
a long ass fucking time ago in a town called Kickapoo, there lived a humble family, religious through and through. Yea, there was a black sheep, and he knew just what to do. His name was Young JB, and he refused to step in line. We're going ass mark, bro. Tenacious D all the way, all the way.
It's only a couple days. Jay, it's only a couple days from Juneteenth. You can just call him sheep. All right, starting with Jay. Role models versus Pineapple Express.
Role models over Pineapple Express. I do really like Pineapple Express, but I fucking love role models. I want to rock and roll all night and part of every day. No, it's party every day. No, I just want to do it part of every day. Role models, easy. Also, if you white, you Ben Affleck. If anybody in this stream has said that at one point in time, they have to vote role models over Pineapple Express. I'm just saying, I don't make the rules. I just teach the class.
It sounds like you make the rules. Tato.
Yeah, role models, best comedy of the 2010s. Get fucked, Richie.
God damn it. Brian.
Role models.
JPO.
2000s. I meant I fucked that up.
I just love being contrary. I'm gonna say Pineapple Express. I'm alone again.
You bitch. You are the white Ben Affleck, you motherfucker.
I am shit.
Ben Affleck.
Again,
Again,
the white Ben
over
Affleck?
here.
both of these, ironically,
I
on
wish I
rewatch,
was
the third act
Yellow.
starts to drag a little bit because it goes to the climaxes, but the climax is more fulfilling in role models, so I would have gone role models. Sticking with me, this one's going to be easy. Like I mentioned earlier, Nice Guys, and That's My Boy. I'm going The Nice Guys. I vouched for That's My Boy last time, and I got it some pity votes and ended up winning, but I can't obviously go against Nice Guys this time. JPO.
Yeah, Nice Guys.
Brian.
You don't even need to ask me.
Tato.
Yeah, good effort.
And Jay.
What?
Nice guys. Easy. Come on, stop.
All right. And then we're sticking with you, Jay. Clerks 2 versus I Love You, Man.
Oh,
Fuck you. Fuck you so bad right in the neck. Fuck you in your neck titties.
What do I promise? I don't know.
God damn it. I wouldn't fuck this choice. I wouldn't fuck these choices with the torch at Gondor. I gotta go Clerks 2. I don't care if you tell me I'm as blind as Anne Frank. I'm going with Clerks 2.
I'm still not sure what we're bringing back. No one's told me.
You say it first, and we'll follow suit. Tato.
I'm asking the question.
I am going to go with I Love You, Man, and by that I mean when Randall breaks down and says those exact words to Dante in the jail cell in Clerks 2, which is my vote.
Sells it.
Brian.
Pillow Pants and Lister Fiend.
Madee would say that.
So you're going Clerks 2?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Once again, another shocker. JPO.
I ain't no pickle fucker. Clerks 2.
I would have won I Love You, Man. All right, we're sticking with me for the final one of round 2. Another road trip movie, ironically, back to back. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back versus We're the Millers. I'm gonna go We're the Millers. I've loved this movie from day one. I think it's mad underrated. Jason Sudeikis is one of my spirit animals. I vibe with him very well. I really like Jay and Silent Bob, but I Strike Back, but I've never loved it. Like I said, it's not my favorite VSQ or anything like that. And there's a universe where the Millers with more rewatches is a top tier comedy for me. So I'll go with the Millers. JPO.
It's so close. Gotta go Strike Back though. Might be nostalgic goggles as well, but I'm going Strike Back by a little bit.
Brian, almost forgot your name.
You.
Again, I don't want to see this many skew movies going on, so I hope they bump each other out. So I'm gonna, but I gotta go Jay and Silent Bob.
All right, Tato.
To use your favorite terminology, there is a world in where I choose This Is the Millers, but that is not this world.
This is the Millers? That's fair. In that world, is it called This Is the Millers?
It is.
And Jay.
How do you know he doesn't smoke monkey pole? Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. Get the fuck out of here.
It's fair.
Jay, what are they bringing back?
That's not a question about Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
Striking back.
Say,
Oh,
I mean,
thank
JPO, you still haven't used your pass. You get 1 free pass for every week you live here, so you still have your pass. If you want to use it now on stream live in front of 0 audience,
Do it, do it, do it, do it as Boops pops into the fucking stream.
All right, and we're starting back with Jay. Third round. This is the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Fuck you.
No, that doesn't sound right. 2, 4,
No,
6.
it sounds perfect.
Yeah. Final 8. I forgot to delete one of the
Lead
banners.
8.
Yeah, lead 8. All right. Booksmart versus Superbad. Jay.
Ooh.
See, Henry, I scratch your back, you scratch my back. The weird thing about it is my back is located on my cock. So Superbad over Booksmart. I don't know how Booksmart made it this fucking far. It shouldn't have. It's funny, I guess, in certain points, but yeah, Superbad.
It had a pretty good path.
Who sings the song?
Pass.
Fuck, that was gonna be my joke. God damn it.
Tato.
Sorry, taters.
Super bad.
Cry every night.
I'm so sorry, Tato.
For you. Brian.
Brother versus sister battle here. Gotta go super bad though. Love them both.
JPO.
You fucking male chauvinistic pigs, all voting for the fucking bro comedy. Super bad. Yeah.
All right. And then, yes, of course, I'm going to go super bad. Oh, this one's going to be tough. Tenacious D's on the rise for me, and Tropic Thunder's, I don't want to say it's on the fall, but it's like stagnant. So I'm going to go Tenacious D. Tenacious D in the pick of Destiny from Henry Confidential. Even though I talk about Tropic Thunder all the time, pick of Destiny is just on the rise for me. JPO.
The other show may take 3 hours, but this movie wouldn't be here still. Let's go Tropic Thunder.
What'd you say, JPO?
Nothing. Tropic Thunder?
What do you want to do 3 more hours of this? Brian.
No.
Tenacious D is way funnier for me.
Tato.
Tropic Thunder.
And tie goes the runner, Jay.
I hate you so much for this. I really don't want to be the fucking tiebreaker for this one. I literally just quoted the opening song to Tenacious D in the last round. That being said, I quote Tropic Thunder far more than I quote Tenacious D. The slight edge goes to Tropic Thunder. It's the one that I watch more, but I still do watch both of them. But Tropic Thunder over Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny.
Nothing. They're not all. No, none of these are going to be easy. And starting with you, Role Models versus The Nice Guys.
I fucking don't like you sometimes. That being said, did you know that when two birds want to consummate, they lock their talons and go into a dive, and if they don't break apart before that, they die on impact. But if they do break apart, they have consummated their bird fuck. We're going Role Models here.
I think that's a Wings song. No, it's not. Tato.
No one sings that song. Yeah, no, I liked The Nice Guys a lot when we did the watch along and everything like that, but Role Models, Role Models.
All right, Brian.
I'm voting for The Nice Guys and stuff.
All right, I'm going Nice Guys, so tie goes to JPO. JPO.
No, don't do that. You fucked up the order.
Puff, puff, give, motherfucker. I can do what I want.
It ends up being the same thing. Henry would have had the tie because I would have said Nice Guys.
Yes,
You
Nice
bitch.
Guys is on.
What? I like it better. I like Role Models.
See if I ever come down to Florida to visit you or do anything wrestling related with you now.
Oh, come on, Jay.
Nope. Change your vote. Change your vote, Hork.
What?
Nope.
What can we just like different movies?
No, we can't. Definitely.
All right, let's get weird. Clerks 2 versus Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
There we go.
On top of my head, I don't have my VSQ ranking right next to me, so Clerks 2.
Oh boy, and this is comedies. Oh god, what about comedies? What the fuck am I talking about? I
Both
love
comedies.
I don't know what I was thinking there. I don't know. But I'm just gonna tie it up for now. Make y'all decide, J Bob.
Brian.
I don't know about this one.
Well, you're gonna get a little bit of a view askew in that last round there, Bry. So
Oh, I know, and I'm kind of glad they're against each other, but it's hard for me to pick because these are probably two of the ones I like the most.
he said no. My fourth and third favorite view askew movie.
Jay and Silent Bob is one of my favorites, and I like a lot of the cameos and shit like that. But Clerks 2 has, Rosario, and the VIP of that movie is Trevor.
Furman.
Clerks.
All right. Sato.
Clerks 2, top 3 to the point of sometimes being number 1. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back outside of my top 5, so Clerks 2.
All right. And JPO or Jay.
Wouldn't have mattered. Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, mainly for the cameos, and just like the self-referential nature, but inconceivable, unbelievable. Yeah, I would have gone Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
All right. We are down to the final 4. Final of the left side, we have Superbad versus Tropic Thunder. Jay.
Satan's Alley.
Okay. Tato.
And a bad boy.
You're also going Tropic Thunder? All right. Brian.
This would have been a hard choice for me if Tenacious D made it here, but as it is, super bad easy.
All right. JPO.
Super bad.
Yes. Super bad, bitches.
Cool. So Superbad just wins. Great.
I was nervous. All right.
I don't know, man. It's JPO, so we'll see what happens when JPO has to vote Clerks 2 versus Superbad. Maybe. We'll
First
see,
of all,
I guess. Again,
Nice Guys is getting my vote. Nice Guys. JPO.
Stop looking at me, Tato. Stop it. Don't look at me with those eyes. Don't look at me with those eyes. Jay, no, stop it. I've seen Clerks 2 more. Clerks 2.
Son of a bitch. Brian.
Doesn't matter, but nice guy.
Doesn't fucking matter. Bunch of savage motherfuckers.
Fucking
Yep.
Kevin Smith, fucking cocksuckers.
Fallacious
Facts.
fuckers. It's almost as bad as
You
fucking.
can't taste racism, baby.
It's almost as bad as fucking Russell Crowe's Filipino look at the end of Nice Guys on the pamphlet. Tato, is this as hard as or as easy as we think it is, or is it actually a lot tougher?
No disrespect to Nice Guys or anything. It's really fucking good, but yeah.
You
it's
made
quite
Final
good.
Four.
It's fair. All right, and then
Jay votes Nice Guys.
that's what I heard.
Not true. Fake news.
That's what I heard. Ice Spice.
Fake news.
Fake news. You heard that from China.
All right, and then we are into the final one, starting with Jay, Superbad versus Clerks 2.
Clerks 2 fuck Superbad at this point.
That's aggressive. Tato.
Jeez, it's almost like I predicted these situations would occur. Clerks 2.
Brian.
Super bad.
JPO.
And what do you vote for, Henry? You want to build some tension here?
No, because we know what you're voting.
You do? Because I think I like Superbad more.
And your winner for the
Come on,
greatest
let's go.
comedy of all time.
Boo. Boo.
That's all right.
That's all rated. That
Recount.
made his
I
tip.
demand a recount.
No, I was just saying it's also the best comedy of all time. It just happens to also win this bracket. Two things can be true. All right, Superbad wins. Jay, what are your thoughts on life?
It's been long enough. My cousin killed himself 2 weeks ago. I'll make a suicide joke. I want to kill myself after Superbad won. It wasn't a joke, but we went there. Dark comedy. Haha.
Hey, vote for Clerks 2. Jesus, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. See, and Clerks 2 wins now. No, I'm kidding. This was a lot of fun. There were a lot of really kind of super tough matchups in round 2, more than in round 1. Because I think almost everything that I really wanted to see progressed after round 1, but round 2 is where it was just like, fuck you, dude. So it just goes to great bracket making and great RNG.
Can you say
Probably
that?
more RNG. Can you say that? That's the question. You're in Gary, Indiana, so probably not. But
I'm screaming from the hilltops, motherfucker.
but no. Thanks for having me, bro. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm gonna go though. I'm gonna go kick my homie's ass in some fucking games. Unless it's 2K24, then he's gonna fucking mollywop me.
Okay. I guess you can't just wait 2 seconds for a natural goodbye. Tato, what are your thoughts on how this bracket went in 1 hour?
Yep, absolutely delightful to cover a bracket and be able to watch a Quentin Tarantino, Martin Scorsese movie after that, and then probably also squeeze in a Disney movie just to cap it all off.
And then die and come back 3 days later like Jesus and still.
Classic Jesus. As always, I enjoyed the subtle way they deal with race and blind spotting, and tonight's been a fantastic evening for everyone involved.
Yeah, I love all 15 stars in blind spotting. Brian, what are your thoughts on this bracket and its results?
Well, now we're over an hour. Might as well go for 4. Didn't make it in under hour. No. This is movies I would have liked to have seen on the list, but obviously you can only have so many on this thing. There are a couple of them you kind of knew were going to make it to the end, but it's still fun to do it. On a side note, with that headband, I think Jay's just a couple trinkets in his hair away from looking like Captain Jack Sparrow. Just saying.
That's why my name is Steve the Pirate. Gar. Peter.
Yeah, Steve.
Why could the
Wait,
kids in the
there was a
pirate
pirate?
movie?
Who was the pirate?
Who's right
The guy
on?
dressed like Sparrow?
Oh, that's Steve the Pirate.
Fucking, by the way,
Oh, that was 2000s, not 2010s. Fuck.
That's
PG-13. Yeah, trust me, it would have won the entire thing. JP.
Oh, 100%.
Not if you ask the fucking movie Battleground.
Facts. JPO, what are your thoughts on this bracket? So the second one we've done so far. So what are your thoughts now in comparison?
I like the category. I like the quick discussion. We get her done. It was good.
I mean, and we still said a lot about these movies too. It's not like we just rushed it and was awkwardly.
No, I think it was done perfectly to a large degree. Yeah.
And obviously, I ran it, so it was perfect and it was awesome, and nothing can negatively be said about me. So my name's Henry Confidential.
Nothing at all.
You guys are
Nothing
you. Check out everything JPO does on the Pierce Code Network. Make sure you check out all Brian's Tarantino writing. Make sure you shout out.
Try to find Henry on X, bro, and go back about 7 years in his tweets.
Yeah, a lot of ours.
So
my name's Henry Confidential. You guys are you. Later, Gators.
On the Menchies.